All right. Episode number 2 of Success Leagues Cruise. Got my little bro. Here. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. This one's gonna be maybe a little bit shorter. Won't make you answer too many questions, but I'm excited for this. I really wanted to do this episode for the second episode. This is my little brother, and he's made the craziest transformation I maybe have ever seen anybody make in life. You've lost 120 pounds in the last 9 months, which I don't even think I've heard of someone doing something like that. So it's pretty impressive, bro. How you feeling right now?
Doing pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It's nice to completely change your life like that. So
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy.
That is crazy. Let's first things first. Let's take it back. Obviously we grew up together, but let's take it back like a year ago. 12 months. So October 2024. We went to Vegas around that time, right?
Yeah.
Or like November.
Yeah.
And how much did
end of October?
How much did you weigh?
360 pounds.
Sheesh. 360 pounds. So a year ago, being 360 pounds, how did you feel? How did you feel going throughout your day to day? Maybe you think back to a year ago.
I mean, it just sucks. I mean, being that heavy, you can't really do everything that you want to do at times. So you try to come to terms with it, but it's just, you still just have that thought of like, damn, this sucks.
Right.
So
You've been big your whole life. Like our whole life, you've been big, a big kid.
yeah.
I feel like in the past, or like before this year, tell me if I'm wrong or not, but like you really seemed to not care, right? Like you were like, I don't care, I'm big. Like you accepted it, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So did you think at that time, like say a year ago, did you think it was something permanent, like 360, or did you think like, I'm getting out of this? Is that perception correct, I guess, from the outside, like that you didn't really care?
Yeah. No, I was always confident, like, and comfortable with how I look.
Yeah.
There's always just that little thought, like, I can't do some things, like,
Yeah.
can't run for long periods of time, just like dumb shit like that.
But you didn't want to either.
Fuck no. I don't want to do none of that.
You didn't want to either. That's what's so mind blowing for me. Obviously, I've known him my whole life, and yeah, seeing your transformation this last year has been super impressive, bro. So let's take it to the shift, the moment it all shifted from being 360, just accepting that you're gonna be big to making this big of a transformation. When did it start? Like, what was the shift that made you decide?
I have to give a lot of credit to one of my buddies, Dennis. He just really put it into terms of like, you are gonna die before you're 40. And just like, I've heard the fam say it all the time and stuff, but like just hearing it just from an outside entity, I'm like, yeah, I need to change something. So I started going to the gym with him and helped me put a fitness plan together, and here we are.
Yeah. So what did day one look like? Like day one, what did it actually look like? What did you actually do? Like day one, you're like, I'm making a change.
Yeah, I just went to the gym. I remember I got the day pass, because Dennis was like, let's try the day pass, see if you like this gym. So I got the day pass over there, tried it out, and then I think we did chest day. And then after the workout, I signed up with the gym, and then just been going ever since.
And before, you were a snacker, right? We've both been snackers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our whole life. So what was the shift eating wise, like dietary, like right away? Like you just stopped snacking as a whole? Just cold turkey had to be like cut it out, or what?
Yeah, so I stopped like major carbohydrates or carbs, and went to the carnivore diet. So I was just eating as much meat, eggs, and cheese as I could. And then I would just stop myself from eating anytime after like 7 p.m. And I wouldn't I would just never snack. There's really nothing you can snack on when you're doing that.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be so full from dinner, I wouldn't even need a snack anymore.
So was there a moment you're like, this stuff's falling off? Like this weight's falling off? Was it like a month in, 2 months in? You started January, right?
Yeah.
Like New Year's, basically.
New Year's Day, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good New Year's resolution.
And now what is it? October
20.
October 22nd or
Yeah.
something today. So you started New Year's. When were you like seeing some results? So you started consistent, hitting the gym, working out, no snacking. When were you like, oh shit, it's falling off?
I think I noticed I was down like 30 or 40 pounds. I went from a 4XL shirt to 3XL, and I was like, oh shit. And just, that was cool to see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was probably 3 or 4 months in, but at least after that, just kept going.
Okay, so 3-4 months with no results really. Going hard.
I mean, I'm sure at the time I noticed stuff, but I
Right.
can't think of it right now.
Right.
Because it wasn't too crazy.
Right. Was there a moment in this last 9 months, like, bro, 120 pounds in 9 months, like, that's super impressive. Was there a moment it got really difficult? Like, when you think back on the last 9 months, what was the part where it was the most difficult to keep going?
Honestly, I didn't really have that.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it just kept falling off, and I was like, oh, shit, I'm gonna keep going then. I'm like, and see where we end up.
So once you made the decision, it was like, I'm doing this, and then once you started seeing results, would you say it gets addicting?
A little bit, yeah. And then, like, when you don't go to the gym for a few days, like, I feel like a piece of shit when I don't go to the gym for a couple days. Like, I'll miss a day every once in a while, but, like, my off days on Saturdays and Sundays, like, if I don't go Monday, I'm like, Tuesday, I feel like shit when I put
Right.
the gym. So.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to have, like, a routine. So.
What do you think makes you so disciplined? Like day in, day out. Because it's easy to hear someone tell you, like, you need to get healthy, bro, you know? But to continue that on your own, like when no one's watching, like no snacking, like what allows you to stay so disciplined?
Oh, man. I don't know. But I know when I had like halfway through, like, I'd say probably May or June, I started, like, having interest in, like, becoming a cop, because I've never been able to really do that, right? Just because I've been so heavy, but I think that this is, like, keeping me on track. Like, I get down more, I can do everything I need to do and get into it. So I think that.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. That's such a cool goal, you know? Because you've been doing IT, right, for a while, and you know, both my little brothers have always talked about being cops our whole lives, and I was against it growing up, you know, because they're my little brothers, right? Like, I don't want them being cops or being out there, you know, putting themselves in dangerous situations. But I must say, bro, like the last couple months, I'm sure you've noticed as well, I've become much more supportive of it because I've seen your growth and your transformation. I think we do need good cops out there, like good people, and I think you're going to be amazing at it. But that's pretty cool because a year ago, you probably didn't even ever think that was possible, right?
I always wanted to do it, and I was like, no, it's too big, man. You can't do that.
Right. Because you have to run, what's the requirements physically?
You gotta do a mile and a half in like 15 minutes and 50 seconds. And then you got
Which, bro, you running a mile a year ago is like
non-existent.
yeah, bro. Yeah. So like, you ran a mile and a half, right? To go do
Yeah,
your
I did it.
testing. What'd you do it in?
It's like 14 minutes and 18 seconds.
Hey, that's insane, bro. That's insane. That's what's up.
Then you gotta do a 300-meter sprint in less than 71 seconds. and we have 15 push-ups in a minute, or less than a minute, and then 27 sit-ups in less than a minute.
So now that's what's pushing that goal.
I already did that. I did all that already.
But I'm saying like just being a cop in general.
Oh, yeah.
So let's say for somebody else, right? For somebody else who's maybe in a similar position, right? They're struggling. Because I'm gonna be honest, bro, like you've been doing it not on your own, you have support from the family, but like you still live at home. They don't really eat the cleanest. You know what I'm saying? And you do it on your own. Like so and I've noticed I've been home a couple weeks visiting these, guys and for me it's like it's mind blowing. Like he used to be such a big snacker and now he doesn't eat anything all day, and then he comes home and he makes these burritos for the week. Like, a burrito's like this big, right? He makes a half burrito, like literally a half burrito like this, and he puts like a little bit of ground beef in there, and that's all he eats. He gets home, he eats one of those half burritos, and that's it, like for the whole day, which is so impressive, bro, how you do that. So the fact that you've been doing it with a bunch of junk food and stuff in the crib, that shows even more discipline, right? Because you have a bunch of snacks and stuff around you, you're not eating it. But for somebody in a similar position or somebody wanting to make a transformation or not happy with how they look or there where you were a year ago, what would be your advice to them?
Just, I don't know. It just really depends on how, like, their mindset is. Because it's hard just to completely cut everything like that. And, like, I was eating less than 1,000 calories a day. Like, it's hard to do that.
Like almost this whole time? Or?
So, when I was doing the carnivore, I think I was less than 1,500 is what I was trying to stay under. But now I'm doing less than 1,000 calories a day.
Wow.
Just low fat now. I'm doing more carbs with, like, of course, with the burrito. And I'll have chicken and rice now and then and stuff like that. But no, just start small. Either start working out, don't skip your cardio, or just start eating better, and you'll start seeing differences. But when you put the two together, you just lock it in. I feel like the weight will start falling off. Like if you're huge, the weight just falls off. It's pretty cool,
Right.
And it's nice, but it's just give it 4 or 5 months, and you'll see a change, and you just keep going.
Yeah, I love that. Lastly, what's next for you? What's the next step? The next, couple months. What does it look like? What's keeping you going right now? Obviously, getting into the academy. That's like the main goal, or what?
Yeah, well, that's the main goal right now. Just getting to the academy, and then just going hard, man. Trying to build my chest, my arms, my back. So that's what I'm working on over the winter.
You're strong as shit, dog. You are strong. It's beautiful to see, bro. It's beautiful to see. As your brother, bro, I appreciate you. I appreciate your journey. I support you, I'm happy for you. I really wanted to share his story, 'cause I know you won't. And that's like the craziest thing I've ever heard. Someone losing that much weight in 9 months, especially you. Like, I'm so happy for you. And I'm excited to see you keep going, bro. So I appreciate it. That's really all I got. I won't keep you any longer, bro. I appreciate your time, dog.
No worries.
And yeah, God bless y'all. Amazing.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Heck yeah.